Welcome back to Rello Talk Sports. Got another episode from somebody with a question. Well, it's not a question. They just wanted to know what I think about what happened to Dillon Brooks after they were eliminated from the playoffs prior to the episode I made talking about LeBron and LeBron's interview. So, first thing I want to say, Grizzlies already said that under no circumstances, and under any circumstances, that he will not play for Memphis. So basically they gave him the blame, throwing the blame on him. They didn't win because of him, so they're going to get rid of him. That's basically what they're doing. They're throwing him under the bus. He's been with the Grizzlies since he's been in the NBA. I think he was a second round draft pick, so he's taking the blame for Ja's action, which they let Ja off for real. They let him come right back, and it is what it is, but he's taking the blame for them. He's really supposed to be the Draymond for Memphis, but they let him go. Hopefully, they have a good free agent run. They catch somebody in the free agency want to come play. I don't know. It's not looking good because I don't know. They saying I saw something about they were trying to trade Steven Adams. They're going to deal Steven Adams out. I seen something about Dillon Brooks, what we talking about right now. It's not looking good. They're switching up the team. They were winning last year. They were winning this year. It's just too much off the court happening, and I'm not sure. But I believe he was supposed to be the Draymond for the Memphis Grizzlies. He's been doing good. Maybe not padding the stats how you would look at it. First thing you have to say is, well, look at his stats. Well, he's just been a good teammate. I can say that. At least you could give him that. Yeah, what happened with LeBron? He should never started talking. At least not publicly. He should have kept that in the locker room. But another thing that he did say before, I think it was after the last game of their series, he told the reporters he was in Memphis for 3-and-D. That just means he was there to play defense, and if he got some shots, he could shoot. He has been getting them shot attempts, so you're going to find it elsewhere, I believe. And he also told the reporter that he has way more to his game than just 3-and-D, basically. So my prediction on where he may land, where he may end up, because they don't even want to re-sign him. They don't even want to try to sign and trade. They just want to let him go. They're gonna bet on free agency. Hopefully something comes in. Maybe they'll trade a draft pick or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens because they're not getting a good draft pick. So they might trade it off, grab somebody with a little bit of experience, grab you a role player, and maybe that'll work for them. But we'll see. As far as the teams I think he might end up on, the first thing that came to mind when Dillon Brooks about to be a free agent, I thought the Bulls. I said, why not send him to the Bulls? One, because they took Beverly, so they might as well take Dillon Brooks. Like, if y'all want to have defense like that and have just a scorer, which would be either DeMar or God damn, I forgot his name, DeMar DeRozan or Levine. Yeah, Levine. I almost forgot your name, bro. Keep Levine or DeRozan. You might keep them both. Put DeRozan at like at the 4. Put DeRozan at the 4. You have Beverly at the 1. Brooks at the 2. You got Levine. You got DeMar DeRozan at the 4, and you got, he used to play for the Magic, Vucevic. You got Vucevic at the 5. And you have some depth on the bench. You got You got Caruso. You might keep Caruso. I don't know nobody else on the Bulls, to be honest with you. But that's a decent five right there. And then that's a young team. I think Brooks is like, what, 26, 27? Somewhere around there, 28 maybe. Also, another team I thought of, maybe the Rockets. Maybe throw him with Jalen Green. Throw him with Jalen Green and I don't know too much about the Rockets either. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just know they have young talent on the rise. Put him there. He made it to the playoffs. Maybe he could be what the Rockets need, that presence and that defensive mindset, what he brings to the table on defense. And he could be that player for them because they have all young talent. So he could come in and be what they need. And the last team I thought of, excuse me for that, was the Celtics. I said Celtics only if Brown leaves because they're going to need somebody to replace that void. And I wouldn't be too surprised if Brown were to go to the Rockets. That's where I've been seeing. So that's a possibility. We're going to look forward to the offseason. But I do think what they did to Dillon Brooks is kind of dirty. They threw him under the bus for them losing, and they didn't have Steven Adams. They didn't have Ja Morant for a short period of time, and then he got hurt. And then it just, I don't know, bro. They threw him under the bus. It was out of all the people. And then they had the Defensive Player of the Year. They could have said anything about him. They didn't say anything about him when they did win the game without Ja. I don't even remember the series, bro. I don't forgot the series, but I know Jaren Jackson went off one game when we thought when the game was over, when it was all over. I believe Memphis had 1-2 at home, so it was Game 5. Game 5, when we thought the series was going to be over, Jaren Jackson sold up. Why ain't nobody getting none of the blame to Jaren Jackson, Ja, or Steven Adams? They just fly right over the radar. So keep that in mind before everybody just, oh, Dillon Brooks is sorry and hate Dillon Brooks. No, he ain't get the shots. And then they throw the blame on him right away. They've been winning. Last season, I think they was winning without Ja. Dillon Brooks was playing. Just saying. They was winning this year without Ja. Dillon Brooks was playing. He was doing something. He was out there. So just keep that in mind. We're looking forward to the offseason so I can have more videos, more content, or on projections of free agency, trades, the draft, everything offseason in the NBA, even Summer League. So look forward to it. I'm going to catch you guys on the next take, next episode, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to catch you guys next time. Peace.